So the first thing I'd like to discuss is the new position. I feel like the new position, though it has a wonderful description, basically is an assistant to the CFO. And if that is the case, that's what we should call it, an assistant to the CFO. I don't really see how anybody can cover as much territory as this person is going to be expected to cover. I want to pass this out. This is the responsibilities and duties of a purchasing agent. It was said that the departments will be taking over, in essence, as agents of the purchasing department, so that we don't need a purchasing agent, because they'll be able to go out and if they need to buy vehicles, or just as an example, I'm not saying that's what they're doing, they can do it on their own as opposed to a purchasing agent having to do it. The problem with that is, if we have 2 or 3 departments that are actually going out for services that mirror one another, it would be very easy for them to go over the $50,000 limit and thereby violate procurement laws, because they're doing it independently. You don't have somebody with a thumb on the pulse. You don't have one person who's listening to the needs and can say, wait a minute, nope, we better do an RFP for that because you people collectively are going to exceed the limit. For that reason, I think we need to have a purchasing agent, somebody who is proficient in procurement laws. At a meeting in regards to this subject, the question was asked, is the person being hired going to be proficient in procurement law? At the time, the answer was no. If it's changed, I don't know. Some of the duties, the essential functions, mirror what the CFO's responsibilities are, which is what leads me to believe it's more of an assistant. If it's necessary, it's necessary. But as I said, let's just call it what it is. Let's not make it this big, crazy thing, and in essence, that's the crux of it. You know, here as part of the essential functions, knowledge of complex municipal accounting systems, related state or federal regulations, knowledge of standard office practices and procedures, municipal procurement laws, basic accounting and financial software system. To me, that's relevant to somebody that's going to work in a financial department and assist the CFO. So I'm not going to go crazy on this, just my opinion, my thoughts, and hopefully you can do something with that. Next, I'm going to get into trash. So it was asked years ago. I have December 14th, 2021, at a meeting of the City Council Committee, a meeting on ordinance and legislation. Discussion was held regarding a resolution pertaining to trash collection and cart program. On a motion made and seconded, it was requested that an ordinance be drafted for the committee's consideration that would assist with the ceasing of trash and recycling pickup at businesses and with the establishment of a cart program. That never happened. I feel that not only does that ordinance need clarification, it needs strengthening, and I will tell you why. When the easy disposal contract came about, back in 2017, there was an Exhibit H that comprised of 71 businesses that were allowed to have their trash picked up. Even though ordinance clearly states any dwelling, house, building, or other structure designed or used either wholly or in part for private residential purposes, whether inhabited or temporarily or continuously uninhabited or vacant, and shall include any yard, grounds, walk, driveway, porch, steps, vestibule, or mailbox belonging or pertinent to such dwelling, house, building, or other structure. Clearly, the ordinance was designed for residential trash, not business trash. So when the former mayor put Exhibit H in this contract, he clearly violated city ordinance. Never should have allowed businesses. But worse than that, what happened as time went on, someone or people and I don't believe they had the authority to do so, started handing out recycle carts, trash carts, yard waste carts to various businesses. To date, there are 303 businesses that have solid waste and recycle picked up weekly, many of which have not one solid waste cart and one recycle, but multiple. There is a business in particular that has 12 carts. So you stop multiplying carts times businesses. Nobody's going to tell me this isn't a significant impact on the cost of trash and recycle pickup. And then let's not forget the cost of purchasing 65 and 95-gallon carts, the cost of repairing, replacing damaged carts that the city is responsible for. All of that has to be factored in. What was the upfront cost? What's the ongoing cost every time we have to repair or replace a cart? I think an overview of the businesses being serviced is also important. We have nonprofits who pay no taxes, don't contribute to pilots, pay their CEOs a $200,000 salary. We have nonprofits who don't pay taxes or contribute to pilots that own millions of dollars in real estate, and they're getting their trash and recycle picked up for free. That's not a partnership. That's not helping the city or the residents or the taxpayers of this city. We have churches who don't pay taxes who are benefiting. We have doctors, dentists, and lawyers, to name a few, benefiting from this service. I'm confident none of them offer a discount to Fall River residents for services rendered. Do I blame any of them for taking advantage of it? Absolutely not. Who wouldn't? I don't blame them at all. But the practice needs to stop. In FY 2020, total solid waste projected was $7,901,388. In the FY 24 budget, that number was projected to be $9,815,044, a difference and an increase of $1,913,656, just shy of a $2 million increase. I don't care if the business trash is only $100,000 a year. It started, when this conversation started, and I know you remember, it was close to $300,000 a year. I don't care what the number is. A savings is a savings. In 2018, the first year of our contract with Easy Disposal, our fee to them was $3,300,000. In 2024, the seventh year, the cost is $4,824,990, a difference of $1.5 million. I give Easy Disposal all the credit in the world for the
Dionne,
service.
I hate to interrupt
I'm almost
you,
done.
but just because I know citizen input is 3 minutes, I have no problem, as long as, can I get somebody to?
Motion to waive the rules.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I am almost
Continue.
done. I was trying to hurry. I give Easy Disposal all the credit in the world for the service they have provided to this community and doing it within the confines of their contract. They upheld their end of the bargain, plus. Lastly, I would like to mention the trash committee that was formed by this administration. It was comprised of private citizens, municipal employees, city councilors, the city administrator, and business owners. This committee voted unanimously to stop picking up business trash and put out an RFP prior to the expiration of the present contract in an effort to be proactive, and the administration has chosen not to act. I will leave this here for anybody who wants to look at the numbers. It's all factual. It's all truthful. And here I will read from the Easy Disposal contract, section 1302, frequency of collection and haul of trash and single stream recycling. Easily shall collect and haul acceptable waste at least once per week from every residential dwelling within Fall River that the city collection service limited to single, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6 family buildings. Special businesses set forth in Exhibit H. There shouldn't be special businesses. We have more businesses paying for trash than we do businesses who aren't. It's not fair to the ones that are paying the full boat for their businesses. And I thank you for hearing me.